it's Taryn, and we are redefining our health this July with our July Refocus. And so I am here to talk to you about something that seems like it's a really small thing, and it can be a small thing, but at the same time, it can really contribute to some bad habits if you let it continue. And so what am I talking about? I'm talking about eating after 9 p.m. And so again, it's not always a deal breaker. It's not going to be one of those things. It's like, oh my God, I screwed everything up because I ate after 9 p.m. It's not that detrimental. However, it can be something that as a pattern, you really don't want to do. And here are a few reasons why. Number one, it disrupts your sleep patterns because in order for your body to break down food, energy is required. Not to mention, it is supposed to get food and energy or energy from your food. And so if it's wanting to process energy when it's supposed to be sleeping, that's not the right time. And our body systematically goes through and cleans house. And so it goes system by system in order to make sure that it checks all those little boxes to make sure that things are getting done so that you can have optimal health. Well, if your body is busy breaking down food, it's not going to be able to do that very thoroughly. And one of the key times is that 11 to 1 o'clock window that it goes through and does this for the liver. Well, the liver is a huge part of digestion. And so if it's too distracted in order to be able to do that, that can hinder your overall health. And your liver regulates over 500 functions in your body, one of them being your hormones. And so it's something that you really want to make sure that it gets to have all the maintenance that it possibly can have. The second thing, you do not want to be eating a whole bunch of calories that late at night. You're not going to have the opportunity to burn them, and you're not going to be able to utilize all of it. And so that could convert to stored fat. And that's the last thing that we want to do is eat all of this and then have it be stored, because that would be absolutely miserable. Not to mention, you could have indigestion, you might be burping, you might be gassy. That's not nice to your spouse. And so do not eat that late at night. And third and final reason is because typically speaking, if you were eating late night food, you're probably not eating a big cucumber or a salad or your veggies. Late night is associated with cravings and unhealthy things. And so it's something that you don't want to have high caloric intake foods at that late at night, especially all those sugary desserts and things that are not as healthy for you. And so as simple as it may sound, don't eat after 9 o'clock, but it really can add up to some pretty big benefits if you would actually focus on it. And so that is our tip today. Don't eat after 9 p.m.